Good evening and welcome. Sydney Parade on Tuesday night, where the rain is coming down, but the women's seconds of Malahide are in the field and Pembroke are batting. And we're underway. I'm McCormack. Sorry, this isn't a store area. I'll tell you that now. This isn't somewhere for your bags and stuff. Isabel Jennings opening the innings for Pembroke. In fine form these days with the bat. Almost a surprise she's still available to the seconds. Her partner tonight, Emma Mullins. Evening, Mr. Bell. How are you?
Good, thanks. Keep going with it for a while if you want.
Firmly off the bat to square the wicket. Dot ball. So, using the Cricket Leinster website, as I often do. Half-hearted appeal there. And good evening to our viewer. Just to let you know that Pembroke women's seconds have played 4 games so far. And would you believe they've won the 2 away games, and in fact all 4 of their games have been away. They've lost twice to Leinster, but they've beaten the Hills and they've beaten Trinity. Comprehensive victory against Trinity, but a comprehensive defeat against Leinster. 1 over gone then. No runs on the board. Maiden for McCormack. One of those games in the Cup. That's why they've played Leinster twice. In comparison, the Malahide side, well, they've played 5 games and had a walkover as well. Oh, and there's the first wicket. Nice, accurate bowling, and it's enough to see off Emma Mullin. Couldn't get a bat down on that in time, and the first wicket has fallen before a run is scored. This Malahide side were knocked out of the Junior Cup by Clontarf, who won by 7 wickets. And they received a walkover from Dublin University. Lost to Rush. Lost to Balbriggan. Lost to the Hills. And lost to Leinster. So searching for their first win in their 6th game, and they're off to a fine start. 1 wicket down then in this, the 2nd over. The weather a little inclement at the moment. We had a rain shower just at the start of game, and you can see on your picture the umpire has her hoodie well and truly up and secured. Wind coming well from the northwest today. Another good accurate ball. This comes off the pad. Isabel Jennings calls through for the... Well, it's come off the bat as well, obviously. Given as a run by the umpire. This time it's a full toss, but it's hit straight back at the bowler, straight into a shin. I wouldn't be surprised, walking a little gingerly on it, or jogging rather. But I wouldn't be surprised if you saw, thank you very much. Was that you or was that the wind that moved it that all the way around? This time, full toss is powered away on the leg side out to square leg. There's a fielder there. Fielder number 3. I'm afraid neither side have provided me with a team sheet. It'll be on here. One thing we do know is it's Beth Deacon who's bowling this over. She's the one who's taken the wicket. Sybil Jennings, well, she faced that first over. Number 3 coming in tonight, Zoe Bell. Very distinctive stance that she has. She gets a good front foot out of that. Good to see her feet moving from the start, always a promising sign. How are we doing with the precipitation out there? I'm not getting... Okay, I'm not getting any. Here's a replay of the wicket. You can see how much in-swing is there. Well, it was a fine delivery, and it deserved a wicket, and a wicket it took. Don't quite get the same degree of swing there, but that ball moved a long way. Well, back to McCormack. Isabel McCormack bowling from the SMC end.
All Sunday as well. And I'm waiting for him to say something.
Attempted sweep by Jennings. Going down to it, but not getting the bat round in time. Of course, the big news in Irish cricket tonight, I'm sure you've heard elsewhere. If you're watching this, then you probably have a strong interest in Irish cricket anyway. But after their 2-wicket win against Nepal and finishing 7th in the qualifier, Andrew Balbirnie has decided to step down as white ball captain in T20s and ODIs. Paul Stirling has been appointed the interim captain. Andrew, obviously a member of Pembroke. He's led his country 89 times, an incredible record. Lovely shot out to the leg side. It's slid all the way. Fielder is there, though. Nice bit of work as the rain starts coming down with a bit more ferocity. A bit more worryingly for Niall. Put that lid on top of them. Yeah, Andy was captain in 4 test matches, 33 ODIs and 52 T20s. Took over pre-COVID and ended up with the horrible job of having to lead the Irish side, to lead Irish cricket through that pandemic. One won't forget the magnificent... I tell you, if I trip over one of those, I'm suing.
On the ground.
Oh, it might actually. Thank you very much.
And then there's a water bottle here as well. Thank you.
So, many thanks to Andrew Balbirnie for his service as Irish captain. I'm absolutely certain he'll continue in the middle order. Whereas here at Sydney Parade at the moment, as you can hear through Dougal, it is lashing down, and as you can see on your pictures, well, nearly everybody's made it back to the pavilion. Just the umpire, the last one to go. And they'll all take shelter in the hall. In there? Throw them out. They've got their own shed. Go and throw them out now. Otherwise they'll get used to it. It's out of there. It's too much expensive equipment for people to be messing about in their box. Well, it's certainly getting heavier now. It's a good job this game is taking place on the mat. I'm just watching the rain dribbling off the gazebo, and it must be missing Hamish by about less than a foot. Just turn them sideways. They don't need to be pointing out to the middle now anyway. Well, as the rain comes down in Pembroke, at least I can tell you that Sammy the Seagull is back on the scene. You see him on your screen. 3 distinctive white dots on the back, black feathers. All part of his sponsorship deal with Adidas. So, whilst we're in this rain break, and my goodness, it is a rain break, we might take a little look around the grounds. Fair few games on this evening. Over in Anglesey Road, Merrion Thirds are playing Balbriggan Seconds. Merrion Thirds, I'm sure they've come off for rain. It's only up the road. .56 for 2 off 8 overs. Well, they're not hanging around anyway. One suspects T20 game. Here in Pembroke, well, we're 1 for 1 against Malahide. Clontarf, 8 for 0 after 2 overs. They might still be playing. Rush against Leinster in Division 2. No live scoring. The same in North Kildare, Terenure as well. So 6 games on. It's a busy day. The only unfortunate thing now, of course, is that the Irish summer has arrived. We'll now go in and have a look and see if we can't find our upcoming games. Fixtures. Refined fixtures. I'm taking it you don't want to hear about Adamstown fixtures, so we'll just look up Pembroke. Well,
What's wrong?
on the well, it's starting to get a little bit wet around this side now. Now heading off into the distance, carrying a large plastic sheet. And somebody's kit bag has been left out in the rain, and best of luck to it.
That's an old kit bag, isn't
Oh,
it?
I really don't worry too much about it. It's theirs. Yeah, but it's only deflected stuff. It's not... Oh, it's starting to come in this way now.
Yeah.
I'm going to move the tarpaulin, so you'll have to excuse us for a while. Well, for those of you who have tuned in, and thank you to the 5 of you, as you can see, the rain has come down and come down quite heavily. I suspect at this stage the game will be called and our broadcast will end soon. But at the moment, we're trying to keep water off all this electrical equipment, so thanks very much for tuning in anyway.